And we are back with One Piece, and Sanji is disappointed by something. Oh yeah, right, you were captured. But it doesn't really matter now. You didn't put them in danger necessarily. Well, who knows what happened really? Oh, we will find out, sorta. And Brook is left out. That character portion of Brook is an understatement. Boom. Excuse me, I'm recording this in like right after I woke up, so my morning voice is kicking in. But oh, these two, they never seem to eye to eye. Something that didn't really, I don't know, this kind of came out of nowhere. And it wasn't until which arc was it where they started making this like a running gag sort of deal. Ah, who cares? But yes, we did get a clue as to who kidnapped the crew, but it wasn't Patu. If y'all recall in the last part when we defeated Lucy, I think that's how you say his name anyway, he turned into a leaf similar to one that Patu carries around occasionally. So it wasn't him necessarily, but the person that he works for, and he's not telling us who he is. Jerk, I don't like you. Ugly so. But he can take us there. It sounded like everyone was saying it. Well, at least Usopp, Chopper, and Nami, because they're the wimps of the group. More so Usopp, he's terrified of it. But yeah, Luffy wants to meet him, so does Zoro and Robin. Ah, just canon Sanji, yeah. Okay, Brook. Yeah, Frankie. The inland island phobia. And then island phobia of wherever the boss is. Okay, bye. Anyway. Hey, yada. There's not enough space. Oh, we'll just have to fix that, won't we? Yeah, if you can guess by now, we're going to be expanding the town. Hell, I probably spoiled that a part or two ago. But yes, we can now add more to the town, aside from building, well, facilities. We're actually going to develop land. And it's usually... I don't know what will happen if you don't have all the material, honestly. I don't think it's even possible. Well, it may be, who knows. It's just that I had a lot of material in the first two. I didn't catch a glimpse of the last material, but it looked like I had just enough. So I'm honestly not sure what would happen. Maybe you had to go back and search for the material or whatnot. Maybe buy it from the factory if you develop it. I'm honestly not sure. If you know what happened, leave a comment. If you don't, comment anyway. I don't care. Anyway, there's someone here on the bridge that's waiting for us. But first, I think I'm going to open the pharmacy and build a factory. Yes. So now I can buy some healing items, which I will use for one of the missions that I will feature in towards the end. Well, semi-feature. I'm only showing like the last stretch of that mission because it's, well, you'll see. In fact, there's only 3 missions in this part. There are other missions that open up after completing those 3, but the thing is, I didn't want this video to be too terribly long, so they will be featured in the next video. Don't you worry. Yeah, so now we can arrange our storage, yada yada yada. The clothing I still haven't messed with. I seen the DLC. It's aight, but I'm not really complaining because it was free. So yeah, the DLC isn't always free. This, like, remember, this was whatchamacallit, free through PlayStation Plus. So move my mouse. Alright, so this poet here can power up the words we've been collecting, which, in all honesty, I underutilized. I should have used them more because the changes are noticeable once you get later on in the game. Yeah, she'll do one for free. So enhance that. And yeah, don't really have anything else to power up at the moment, but I will later, much later. So yeah, whenever you want to power up words, be sure to go to her with the proper material. Anyway, before we go on with some quests at the tavern, I need to actually talk to some other townsfolk and see what they want me to build. There's about 4, I think. Let's count. There's one over here. Yeah. This guy wants a museum of living creatures. Very interesting. Goofy is amused as well. He didn't, yeah. That's a good point. They basically have to build everything. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm fidgeting around my knees, acting up. Anyway, oh, something else I should mention. Whenever you add more to the town, you'll want to just search around a bit, especially on the rooftops, because more than likely you'll find some treasure chest. I can't say if it happens every time, because I sometimes just forget to do that. But definitely just, you know, swing from building to building like your Spider-Man or whatnot, and just see if you can find any more chests. Because there are some, you know, materials, even some item words, you know. I think we'll find 2 more. Yes. Oh, here's one. Oh, neat little attention to detail I like. Oh, here's a word. Whenever you make your way towards a developed part of the town, as in something you help build, the music will start to pick up pace and get a lot more upbeat to signify that, hey, the town's developing, it's a lot more lively and stuff. I like that. Soundtrack as a whole is fantastic. Definitely go out of your way to listen to it if you can. I got it. Yeah. Alright. Factory, let's see what you got for me, brother. Stuff. Stuff I can use to actually work on the town, I think. Oh yeah, the glass shard is used to either expand on something or build something. I don't remember. But anyway, I can now upgrade my fishing rod to level 2 and my insect net to level 3, and you will see, well, no, excuse me, to level 2. Level 3 is the next one, I'm sorry. But it's very noticeable because it's a lot easier to catch the creatures now. It will get to a point to where we'll have to level them up again, so just keep that in mind. But for now, they're perfectly fine. Yes, fine. So yeah, let's open that restaurant. Or support research factory. Research factory. Support factory research. Okay, yeah, we do open the restaurant. Good, 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 good. Can we open the general store? No, but I think we can buy the web blocks from the whatchamacallit. Oh, okay, that's new. Like her expression change, that doesn't really happen too much. But yeah, I'm pretty sure some of that stuff I can buy from the factory. I just don't do it here. Or at all, if memory serves me right. It's been a while since I recorded this footage, so I'm just trying to go off by memory. So anyway, we're in the new part of the developed town. There's only one person we can really talk to that has anything worthwhile for us to do. Oh, well, there's another one. He actually has a minigame that I'm going to show off in the next part. I think it's him anyway. Okay, now I can develop a bookstore at the end. And I'll get into more detail once we actually build the thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna head to the restaurant now, show what that does. Yeah, but first, a chest. Ooh, 2 chests. I hope I get both. Big wood. Yeah, I'm getting it. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, that is actually the word that you can accrete to Sanji. If memory serves me right, when you have Nami and Robin in your party, along with him, he gets a boost in abilities, so that's actually pretty damn useful, despite how stupid it is. But hey, it's in character. So anyway, at this restaurant, you can power up your character's stats, which is very useful for, you know, I want to say Chopper had, yeah, I think Chopper's the one with the lowest HP. Yeah, his HP stats are pretty piss poor compared to the others anyway. Maybe there's someone that has lower, but you can use that to upgrade his HP to get him on par with the others somewhat anyway, and just power up everyone in general. My only problem with this is you have to bring the freaking materials to him. This is a backwards restaurant. You're not supposed to. It's just I don't like that. Because I like the idea of having the restaurant to upgrade my character's stats. It's just the fact that I have to bring materials is stupid. I wouldn't be so peed off if it wasn't a restaurant. Maybe something else, like, I don't know, anything else really. But the fact that I gotta bring my own materials to a restaurant to have the food cooked and then pay, it's just, that's so stupid. Anyway, now I'm gonna take on 3 of the missions that are available. Well, there's only 3 available to begin with. I'm bringing Luffy, Chopper, and I thought it was Usopp, not Robin. Usopp, yes. Although I could have brought Robin, honestly, just to show her off, because Usopp, he's more or less useless. The only reason I'm bringing Luffy and Chopper is because they have stage actions in this version of Ines Lobby. I think I said that right. I honestly don't know because I watched the Japanese one of this arc. I know there's an English one, I just haven't seen that yet. But yeah, I went ahead and cut to where I got inside the gate, and the mission here is just to collect 10 fruit. We've seen them in the main, let me see, what is it? Is it chapter? Yeah, episode, I should say. And you just have to hit these trees and they'll fall. And there's plenty of trees around, so you don't have to hit specific trees. But anyway, these set of stairs are walking up have opened up, so you can explore them. And then there's another little opening. Oh wait. See, that was a lot easier than it would be with level 1 net. What do we have here? Ah, an abomination. Dr. Hornet. We're in Royal Jelly because of the item plus 1 bonus. Anyway, there is Luffy stage action is coming up. I think it's right here. Yeah, the rocket. Rocket up here, you'll find a chest. And there we go. Wood block. Actually, I think I need that. And over here, actually, is where you'll find Chopper's stage action. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, and go back. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Soft soil. Okay. Shoot. Yeah, you can't explore up here. And to the right of where Chopper is, it actually leads up further to the stage and skips the section where you would have to find a word in order to unblock the path. So I'm gonna make a cut right about now. And there's a bug repel. Unfortunately, I don't have Usopp's ability yet. So gotta come back here. Gotta come back. But yeah, nothing really to it. You can get some material from the trees and all that stuff. And then the blue fruit. I think I'm just going to go for the blue fruit. I don't know what... Oh, I think I tried to let them handle it. But then I was like, ah, screw it. And... there we go. Quest complete. Oop, dang it, my screen went black. Anyway, So yeah, I got some item words and some custom words. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Superior gunpowder. I will need that for something later. What that is, we'll just have to wait and see. Because I don't feel like spoiling it. Anyway, now which mission, excuse me, quest? Oh, I'm probably going to do the one that I used to grind for experience. Yes, yeah. Viewing downloadable content, verifying. Pardon me. Does it every time you boot up the quest list, but what you gonna do? Besides complain. Oh. So I'm leaving this in, but basically I'm just equipping item words and custom words to every character if it's available. You know, some of them don't really have anything I can use yet, but they will eventually. Again, I recommend you do this periodically, especially after you complete a quest or a main episode, just so you can keep your characters up to snuff, because it will catch up to you later if you don't. And especially in my case, because I'm about to take on a quest with level 1 characters, and it's very risky because the damage output from the enemies, it can stack up, especially if they're all attacking at once, which is very rare from what I've noticed. But when it happens, it ain't pretty. So just go in cautiously. With that said, it's a great way to grind for experience this early on. I do grind up to level 10, and then I move on to the other missions. So then in the next video, you're going to see everyone at level 10 at least. I think Luffy, maybe Zoro are above level 10, but that's just because of the nature of this mission, and especially the third mission, which I will again show off after this next mission. I am almost done. Alright, let's go. Verifying this content again. I'm curious though, I wonder how this runs on the Vita, because I do have I can play this now. I do have a PlayStation TV, or a PlayStation Vita TV. Vita TV, I don't know, it's gone through name changes. More than Diddy. Oh, I said that out loud. Wait. Yeah, it's a PlayStation TV. So, who knows. It was cross-buy, so I could always play it on the PlayStation TV. Anyway, I kinda just looked away trying to figure out the name of this damn box that's smaller than my phone. And we're back at Eni's lobby with Sanji, Robin, and Nami. Yes, thank you. Yes, Sanji's skills. He can cook for his teammates and also boost their abilities, as well as heal them up. Pretty good. He also has a powerful kick that I don't think I show off here. Okay. But yeah, Sanji's all about them kicks though. Very, very good character. He does, however, launch himself in the air with his combos, so be careful, especially over here and such, because I probably... this might have happened in the boss fight, but if you were to jump off the edge, then you will not only lose health, but it will reset your combo list. So, see, I have these two. If I were to fall off now, then the list will be full again, and I had to just start over. Brand new combos, by the way. It's not always the same ones. But yeah, I do like Sanji a lot. Very, very, very fun to use. Decent power as well. Alright, Nami can control the weather with her little gizmo. And yes, she's definitely a range character, but can also be a setup just because of that move right there. What that does is it can hover in the air for a few seconds, and then after a while a bolt of lightning will crash down and can hit opponents. I think it can even paralyze them. I'd be surprised if it couldn't. But you can also detonate it yourself by pressing triangle, because you launch it by pressing triangle and then you can launch it again. Or press triangle again to launch. Also, her counter involves using heat. So there's that. But yeah, Nami's very good with setups and just attacking from distance while setting up as well. And Robin, she is my favorite character once I figured out how good she could be, because it's more or less, she has a lot of range, and if you can see them, you can attack them, because just look at that. Okay. There is a learning curve though, because her attacks, they have a bit of a wind up compared to other characters, so you have to be careful. Yeah, like that. You're not taking into account how much of a wind up she has. Right. And for some reason her counter actually just stuns the enemies rather than, but I think that has to do with the fact that she has a slow wind up. So yeah. And also her counter doesn't just hit the opponent that tried to attack her, it can also hit those that are in range as well. And by the way, the mission objective was to defeat 50 enemies. Yeah, I didn't want to show all that. So I just got to where I defeated the last one. But yeah, Robin is definitely one of my favorites to use. The favorite to use in this game. A lot of fun to use. Once I got the hang of it anyway, there was a steep learning curve compared to the other characters. And here's another character I like to use, Brook. Yes. So his music can actually inflict status ailments on enemies, and it can also boost friends' SP and now we'll find out shortly if they even get hit. So yeah, Brook, close combat oriented, but at the same time probably has some of the best range in terms of close combat fighters. That's not Luffy, because well, Luffy can just stretch. But yeah, because he just goes flying across the field when he attacks, he's definitely got a lot of range. And plus he's already tall and his blade is pretty long as well. But yeah, definitely a good character to use. Do I show up his stuff? Yeah. Yeah, that only heals your allies' SP though, so just be aware of that. The purple music, however, can cause status ailments. Yeah. So anyway, on to the last quest. And the last quest is just a repeat of the very first, the opening. Yeah. I literally had to go through Punk Hazard again just to get here. The only difference is the dragon was not there at the fight, and I didn't have to get a word in order to open up the path. And there is a restriction. You can only play as Luffy, so the fact that they gave Chopper dialogue for this makes 0 sense. But whatever, it's a video game. So yes, the difference with this fight is a little more aggressive and a lot more poison, because as you saw, before I even got a chance to move at the start of the battle, a glob of poison hit me. So I bring up a couple purifiers just to be on the safe side, because they can be difficult if you're not prepared, but aside from that, it's the same fight. He also can recover from being knocked off a lot faster than he would be in the regular fight. So yeah, I just cut into where I defeated him, because aside from that, those differences I mentioned, is pretty much the same fight. Yeah. Oh, I did learn what the candy was for, not in relation to the show, but here. Oh, yeah, it could be in relation to the show, but if you don't destroy the candy, then he'll release a massive poisonous attack, which is, at this level, an instant kill. So be careful. So yeah, we got to level 11, and now I have Grizzly Magnum. Oh yeah. Alright, got an item word, a custom word. Good to go, and a Luffy coin that I can use to scratch off cards, which I'll show off later. Don't worry, it's something you can do with the Tavern. I probably mentioned this in the last part, but I don't remember at this point. So yeah, that's all of the quest for now, but because I completed these quests, 3 more opened up, and I will show those off later. Again, I just didn't want to stuff all these in. I'm trying to avoid these parts being too terribly long, but because of the nature of this game, it's just it's just bound to happen. But if given the chance to mitigate that, I will definitely take that opportunity. So the Desert Spada, Lost Surgeon of Death, and Get to the Sun. All those 3 will be done in the next part. Thank you for watching, and I will see you then. Take care, y'all.